Non-fungible tokens, NFT, is a new terminology which is creating lots of confusion to some, lots of hope, and lots of optimism to others for the future outlook of traditional art. We had an amazing conversation at the Capital Club with Amrita Sethi and Joel Dietz about NFT. We covered NFT world from investors' perspective, art collectors' perspective, regulatory challenges whether at the global level or at the DIFC level and UAE level. We defined the nature of NFT. What is NFT? What's the difference between NFT, digital art, crypto art, and traditional art? How we sell it, how we buy it, and how we collect it.
I thought it was a pretty informed audience who was asking very specific questions, both about the nature of digital art more generally from a valuation perspective, and then specifically how these platforms are going to evolve. And it included some, art collectors from an appreciation as well as looking at art from an investor perspective.
Yeah, I mean, I would agree. I think also the audience was very curious to understand really what is an NFT, how does it work, really some of the basic fundamentals. So I think that people felt that those kind of questions got answered, but I still think it left people kind of figuring out now, well, how do I go and explore this a little bit further? And now how do I apply it to me? I mean, do you think that's what they felt?
I think people are confused how to remain compliant at the same time step into this field, like the NFT world. And one of the things which baffled me, we still don't have regulations on that. And even some of the regulations are at the very, very early stages. And even Elizabeth from the DFSA, she mentioned that they are working on a paper which will come out in June. And we have at the federal level, we still in the UAE, we still don't have regulations specifically for NFT. I think regulators should step up their game and emerge the regulations to keep up with all the evolution at the NFT level.
And I think we kind of divided it into two kind of distinct areas, didn't we? It was all about what is NFT art, but also, and whether the question is, should that be regulated? If it's just a non-fungible token, just like a piece of artwork, does that need regulation? Like, for example, like buying a piece of art. But obviously there are aspects of the NFT that requires tokenization, and maybe that aspect needs regulation. But then obviously we were looking at the coins, buying, selling, exchanging, having that wallet. And that is definitely something that the regulators need to give us more guidance, especially here in the UAE.
We're running a series of discussions in the NFT and crypto space. Stay tuned for the next session in June.